I'm just thinking as I'm listening to you, so we talked about yoga teachers and yoga therapists in particular finding this practice very useful in what they do. Have you had any other practitioners, whether it be licensed or non-licensed, but I'm mostly interested in more of a biomedical or conventional field, perhaps physical therapists that may be incorporating some of these techniques into their practice. Have you found that cross that barrier besides just yoga?
Absolutely, yeah. Gosh, I have so many people coming to my practice in this field, like osteopaths, acupuncturists, chiropractors, physical therapists, body workers. Once you learn the method, so for example, I was talking about the somatic movement flows. Somatic movement flows are designed for a specific muscle groups to be repatterned. So these different occupations can use a somatic movement flow. They already have their specialized, like a yoga therapist. They have their toolkit. So the somatic movement flows can easily be incorporated into their toolkit and just be added to whatever they're doing. It's like a complement. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, no, I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
And I think, physical therapists in particular, I can imagine, as well as, even acupuncturists or massage therapists could probably really use this into their practice on a regular basis. So who else am I missing that this might be useful for? Did I cover everybody that is really going to benefit from this technique and learning your practice and what you've developed?
I think so. We also have a lot of dancers, but I mean, back to a massage therapist, it's great because even if you end up not teaching, you don't become a gentle somatic yoga teacher, you can use the somatic movement flows to give to your clients as homework, because as I said, to come out of sensory-motor amnesia, you're practicing over and over again until it becomes the longest length of a muscle becomes the default. But for dancers, as we come out of sensory-motor amnesia, and I call that somatic awakening, then we have all these extra options in our body of how to move. So dancers love it because now they can do things that they haven't been able to do because of past injuries, repetitive motion. Surfers, I have a 14-year-old client. I used to have a 14-year-old client who was a professional surfer. And you can imagine being on a board, the back is always an extension. So, as she's paddling, so doing the somatic movement flows, the flexibility comes back so she can catch a better wave. She has more opportunity to move her body in variable ways instead of just static. So, yeah, even the layperson, a lot of people are attracted to this method because they want to age gracefully. They want the tools to self-heal. So honestly, it's just open to everyone, anybody who wants to feel better in their body.